Welcome to the Sandwatch International Database online video tutorial series. This is on Chapter 8, Beach Debris. This database was developed by Dr. David Gray of Halifax, Nova Scotia, and is updated regularly. The database is being maintained and coordinated by the Sandwatch Foundation, and support for hosting the database, training and preparation of this video series was provided by UNESCO, the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization. Now let's go to Chapter 8, Beach Debris. As usual, we're going to log in as guests, which allows us to see the data but not edit the data in any way. We'll log in, and once again we are using Fiji as our test data set. So we select Fiji and the Long Bay Beach. Now Chapter 8 is up here on Beach. Chapter 8, Beach Debris. Click on that, and this is the page you see. Now beach debris relates to measuring the amount and the different types of debris on the beach. To do this, you select a transect across the beach from the edge of the vegetation to the waterline, and the group picks up and records the number of pieces or weight of the debris found 2 meters on either side of the transect line. This is described in more detail in Activity 8.1 in the Sandwatch manual. Now if you, as we're using this Fiji as a test, we will select transect. Now you can also, if we were logged in not as a guest but as an administrator, you can actually add transects. But for the purposes of this demonstration, we're just using one that's already been created. Now you might note that they have actually added a little note here. It says the transect that they're using for the beach debris is the same one they use for measuring beach width, measured from the corner of the beach bar, which you may recall from an earlier video in this series where they actually had photographs of that. You also notice that you're given the choice of counting the number of pieces of debris or weighing or measuring it by weight. For the purpose of this demonstration, we are going to go with the number of different pieces of debris. You can also, by clicking here, download the Beach International Coastal Cleanup Data Card that they do every year. Many schools do around the world. Or you can select your own categories for the what we've got it set up here as the categories of debris are plastic, styrofoam, glass, rubber, metal, paper, wood, cloth, and other. You also notice over here is the 3 different dates where a class went down, a Sandwatch team went down to their beach on 3 different dates and collected debris on 2 meters on either side of their transect. So plastic was 40 pieces on this date, on this date it was 30 pieces, and on this date it was 10 pieces. Now if you want to take your class down, say this weekend, you would click here, add new observational set, and then here you would select the date you took your class down, your Sandwatch team down, and how much debris of the various categories you actually selected, and then hit done. Now one of the things that is most useful is to show all this data in a graph. So if you select graph right there, and you can do it in a pie chart or a column chart. I think it will use a column chart, and you can pick particular dates, or you can pick all the dates, and we're going to pick all the categories. So we're going to get 3 charts of all these categories on all these 3 dates, and then view. So there's the 3 charts showing the amount, number, type of debris picked up on your beach on 3 different dates. when the information is when you enter information like this, it's always important to remember to save your work when you're done. In addition to automatically graphing your data, it's also put into an exportable spreadsheet that can be downloaded, exported to your desktop, and printed off in a standard Excel spreadsheet format, which is again good for publications and science fairs, PowerPoint presentations, and things of that nature. Once again, we like to add photos, because a photo is worth 1,000 words. So if you click up here, photo of activities related to beach debris. So you can, it's always best to caption the photographs and date them. So here is debris collected from the transect line and bags of debris collected during the the beach cleanup. You can see they've got quite a lot. Once again, please remember all photographs uploaded to the database must be less than 1 megabyte in size, otherwise they will not upload. Many Sandwatch groups like to do beach cleanups, and there are some ideas on this activity in Activity 8.2 in the manual. It is always useful to measure and record the types of beach debris as described above, so that you can measure how successful your activities are in reducing the amount of debris at the beach over time. And of course, clearing debris off your beach and trash is one of the most obvious and things you can do to increase the health of your beach and make it more appealing to for locals and tourists alike. This concludes Chapter 8.